St. John, in our first reading, makes that distinction between the things of this world and the things of the Father, the things of God, the things of heaven. And perhaps it might be helpful to imagine a scenario where someone loved prison. Maybe not even had been to prison. Maybe don't even know that much about it, but they love prison. They love the idea of prison. They desire prison. They desire, maybe, again, there can be good things in prison. Maybe that opportunity to have time away in quiet or peace or reflection, maybe having meals provided, maybe as an opportunity for greater prayer or greater study, even maybe doing some college courses or a degree. And they can say, well, that seems like a good thing. That is something that I would like. Chances are, if that is what they love, if that is their desire, they're going to act in such a way as to pursue that desire. And they're going to pursue prison and what it takes to get to prison. This might seem like a very odd scenario, but the reality of it is that's how a lot of people view the world. To us, if someone says, I want to go to prison, that seems like a life. You might say, that's giving up your freedom. That's giving up that dignity that God has created in you. That's abandoning so much for a lesser good. There still might be a good in prison. Again, it's not a deprivement of every evil. It's not hell. But you're abandoning the greater good for one that is much less. And yet that's how so many people view the world. They have a love of the world. They see the good things of the world and they pursue them and they desire them. And they live in such a way as to end up in the world. And we as Christians, as Catholics, should say, you're giving up so much. You are abandoning the gifts that you have been given. You have abandoned your freedom as a child of God. You have abandoned your dignity to pursue a lesser good and abandon that good of heaven. Because if your love is the world, and if you pursue that, that is where you will end up. And as good as the world is, and as good as the world can be in the things within the world, they pale in comparison to the goods of heaven. Today we are reminded that our love should be in heaven. And yes, we can appreciate the good things of this world, just as somebody who is in prison can appreciate it as perhaps that opportunity to reform, as that opportunity for growth in spiritual and human ways, so that they might not stay in prison, but that they might get out and remain in that better place without ever having to go back to prison. That is how we are meant to view much of our time here in this world, as that opportunity for growth in human and spiritual ways, so that when our time here is complete, we might have that goal of heaven and might be there and remain there without a desire to go back to prison, without a desire to go back to the world, but to rejoice in God and in his saints, and that glory he shares with us forever.